Hey, what's going on, man? Look, it's your boy Rock, and we back, man. The biggest news right now in college football, probably since Deion Sanders took over at Colorado. We got Michael Vick, right, just announced he's going to take the head coaching role at Norfolk State.
Norfolk State football will not only achieve success on the field, but also create a program that fosters pride and unity within our campus, the 757 community, and the Commonwealth of Virginia. At this time, it is my great pleasure to invite the man of the hour to the stage. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to the 19th head coach of Norfolk State University football, Michael Vick.
There's no one like Michael Vick. No one like Michael.
The fastest human being I've ever seen.
We have never had at that position a quarterback with his
The physical talent that Mike Vick has, it's outrageous.
Oh, he's Houdini. I've never seen anything like it.
Number 7 starts to tear that big S underneath it.
Touchdown, the incomparable Mike Vick.
We're going to get into some clips. You know, you get to see Michael Vick at his press conference, man. We're going to jump right into that right here, right now. Here we go.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. We're good.
This one? Mind if I pick it first? Hold on.
Yeah. 80 Webb for being relentless in her search for a head coach to make sure that I ended up on this podium. Senator Aaron Rouse.
He shouted out Aaron Rouse a lot, right? And if you know what's going on, Aaron Rouse is the Senate senator down there, Senator Aaron Rouse, right? You heard that name a lot throughout the initial press conference and the initial media day. But that just makes me feel great as a fellow alumni of Virginia Tech.
Who made the phone call with Melody to assure we got to this moment, to make sure that everything aligned. And it was the perfect fit, and it was. After a diligent search and after going through all the detail, that the mantra, behold the green and gold, stands for we see the future in you. You see the future in me, I see the future in myself, and I hope the young men who we serve, men and women, see the future in themselves. And that's what's most important. So we're gonna make the most out of this. We're gonna win. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna bring in the right leadership, the right people to make sure that when these young men leave this program, they go off to bigger and better things and they continue to dream. And I can assure you of that. I give it 110% effort. If anybody ever feel like I'm slacking and not doing my job, don't hesitate to say it. And so by this being home, certainly made it easier in terms of how we'll be able to recruit and go after kids and, find a way to change the dynamic of the program and get talent into the program. So all those things weigh the factor. Like, I understand the value in being at a HBCU. The fact that it's in my hometown makes it even better. So it's a great admiration for HBCUs. The NFL has numerous partnerships with HBCUs, and so I think it shows that people care. You got these big-time Division I programs where they got all these amazing things, bells and whistles, money, and they tend to forget about the HBCUs and the schools that have the same type of prominence. And so to be at a star here wasn't even by design. So it wasn't like we planned it out. The opportunity presented itself. So I think that was just an additive to all this, to be able to, coach at HBCU.
What are some of the things you just want to teach or tell the student athletes before you even see them? Just a little message that you want to send to them before they get here and you meet them?
Yeah. Well, I had a chance to talk to them this past Saturday as a team, and it was more so about creating a winning culture. Anywhere I've ever, like I said earlier, played ball or been around a team of people who have found success, we always had a good culture. You create that culture, you understand the core values and the principles and what you're trying to accomplish, and you got to be stern, you got to be firm and fair, and it's about development. And so understanding that and knowing that, because I had so many pour into me.
Professional football is coaching. Okay. College football, it's recruiting.
I think that the main things would be recruiting, making sure you get the right people in there that understand the area, which I know that wouldn't be hard. It's going home for Vick, and he knows it's a lot of talent, untapped talent, a lot of markets that's being left from back in the day where you would find your Michael Vicks, your Allen Iverson, your talents like that. They're still out there in these areas. It just takes a certain person to be able to go into these certain neighborhoods and recruit these families and recruit these kids, and I think Vick is going to do a great job with that.
Get in the best players.
Okay.
The second thing is keep it simple, because you're going to have a lot of changes with your players, a lot of changes with your staff. Success is who makes the fewest mistakes,
right,
not who makes the most great plays.
Right, got you.
And then the third thing is you're the leader. Okay. And if you're going to get the most out of your organization, you've got to have interaction with everybody there. The secretary, the intern, the backup offensive line coach. Let me tell you, no one likes to be ignored, but especially no one wants to be ignored by the leader. You're the leader, Michael.
I love that.
That's
beautiful
all
advice.
in perspective. I don't even know if I need any more advice, Coach. So you saying the most important hire for me, I would say, is the recruiters.
Yeah, recruiters, evaluators.
Okay.
And you bring in the talent. In fact, I told Bill Belichick the same thing. Sometimes you get so caught up in X's and O's in this scheme and that scheme. It's people that win games.
Not X's, Jimmy's and Joe's. And you've got some sage advice right there from the great Jimmy Johnson. I know.
One of the top recruiting areas in the country for high school football talent. Michael Vick comes from that area. Allen Iverson comes from that area. Guys that I played with, Tyrod Taylor, Cam Chancellor. Shout out to the Ghost, man. My boy Giovanni Ruffin down there at Take No Days Off. They doing their thing. The list goes on and on, man. Shout out to Dre Bly, you know what I'm saying? So me being a Virginia Tech guy, I have a great relationship with the 757 Hokies, and right now I think that's what we're seeing. If you got to listen, show the whole state, man, or the whole nation what Virginia can do when they're put into the right hands. I think we just had a great example of with Prime, Deion Sanders, what he did down there at the HBCU, then, a couple years later moving to Colorado. I can see the same thing happening for Vick. Everyone loves him. I'm excited to see what Nike does for him. We all got to see Deion Sanders just had the #1 shoe for the past year with his cleat that they turned into a shoe everybody was wearing. I think Vick gonna be able to do the same thing, bring back some of them old styles, put them in the green, right? The green, white, and yellow Norfolk State colorway. I think it's gonna go crazy. You'll see them in all different type of colorways with guys in the NFL next year. Remember I said that. Yeah, man. That's it. I think we touched everything. Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy Rock looking. If you into sports, anime, reaction videos, a good mix of everything, man, check in with the 1% Network. Them Rock Carmichael right on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Look it up. Hit that like button for me, man. Follow, subscribe, share. Please get it out to as many people that help us out, right? We don't need much. Just help us out. Thank you.